be going live, and we are live now.
We're live.
Yo, what up, guys? This is a virtual memo here. It's not an official podcast. It's just a little mini podcast that we come together and talk about games. And we got TekstormGaming once again, and we got an old school member from the Virtual XP podcast, Doc.
Just rebooted already.
I mean, we're just waiting on the founding father.
I mean, he's one of them. We just need the other one.
We just need daddy number 2.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm throwing it out there.
So we're here today because Tech had a bit of a firestorm today, and the leak gameplay of Assassin's Creed Valhalla just released a couple hours ago, and he wants to talk about it.
Yeah.
Tech, take it away, because I know you're the one who has a lot to say.
Yeah. Shit. Where do I start? This game fucking disappoints me. It really just kind of makes me like disappointed entirely because I'm thinking new Assassin's Creed next gen. I really it's complete dog shit. The combat's complete dog shit. It tries to be Assassin's Creed Odyssey, but it just really fails. It tries to also be its own separate identity, but it fails at that. Dialogue is boring. Most like lines are just recycled and generic. It looks like, even though it's a work in progress build, I don't know whether that was PC or Series X, but my dude, those frame rate issues.
Well, keep in mind, so
work in progress build.
In the video, Doc's in the video. Okay, yeah, work in progress. It's literally right on the right corner of the video.
Still, this game is supposed to come out this year. This game is supposed to come out this year looking like that. Oh,
keep in mind, it's probably running at maximum 720p 30 frames per second. Mm-hmm. At the absolute maximum right there. And it's probably pre-alpha gameplay, so it's still a work in progress. And it's probably ripped from another person who was showing the video as well. So the quality from there is even downcreased or downscaled. So yeah, it looks like shit. Yeah, it looks like Skyrim from the 360. But I have hope because
I want it to be good.
I mean, so do I. But you know what PCs can do for games. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
That's all I'm gonna say. So a game that may look terrible on a PS4 or Xbox One might look good on an Xbox Series X and a PS5, and it might look absolutely amazing on an actual computer. So
most of the AC games though that have been ported over to PC don't run well. Obviously they hit their 60 FPS target, but they've gotten a really bad rap for just not running that well.
True.
I don't know, like I really want this game to be good. Like, this is the fucking Vikings. I am so ready, but the combat just looks like copy and paste. It literally just, that's all it does. Copy, paste. It's like a watered down version of The Last of Us 2.
Okay, but in most gaming franchises, don't you think that if they go from game to game to game, it's a lot of copying pasting?
True.
Because let's put one of the biggest franchises out there, Call of Duty.
Yeah,
do you think they rebuild that game from the ground up every single year?
No, fuck no. That would cost them so much money and time.
Yeah, so I can see where there's going to be flaws in the mechanics of the game, but with a new story, you never know.
Just please don't let the game be ass. That's all I don't. I just don't want it to be ass.
I mean, okay, so I watched the video, 30 minutes of it.
You watched the whole thing?
I watched like 20 minutes of it, and I was like, okay, I think I got the gist of it. It's definitely a reskin of Odyssey, which is a reskin of Origins, which is a reskin of The Witcher 3. I don't know, man. Okay. I think Odyssey was the first Assassin's Creed game where I decided, you know what, I'm not gonna get it day one anymore, just because it's rehashed from the
Yeah,
previous
it
game.
took you a minute. It took you a
It
minute
took me
to
a while, and I
actually
love Assassin's Creed. I love
jump on
Assassin's
the
Creed.
Origin train. I think you got it. You got it on sale, didn't you?
Oh yeah, I paid
Yeah,
20
you got
bucks.
it. You got it on like mega
For-
sale. Yeah, that was it. You got it on mega sale, the gold edition and everything.
Yep. So this one is gonna be another game where I'm just gonna hold out, especially with the rumors of games gonna cost $70 now.
Oh hell yeah. No, I'm okay. I'm for someone who's on PC now, who now sees like some of the value in like the games and shit like that, as far as like, the constant Steam sales, the third party marketplaces selling it for, a lower cost. It it just doesn't make sense anymore to buy a game like that day one, unless it's like already like $30 off. It doesn't make sense. Now, if I
Yeah, so
want it, like a game like
Mhm.
Cyberpunk, now if I know I want that and I know I want to like dive into that, then yeah, I'm gonna buy it.
But you're
So
going to
again,
buy it for the current generation because you'll get it for free on the next generation.
No, I'm just gonna buy it on my PC.
is that confirmed by Ubisoft, by the
Yes. Yes.
way? Okay.
For Cyberpunk,
Okay.
yes.
For Cyberpunk. But how about for this
It
this
hasn't
Assassin's-
really been confirmed for anybody else. I think there were rumors of it for like 2K as well, because a lot of people who play 2K are like, "Oh yeah, let me get this day one so I can get
No,
ahead in the
actually-
online game."
I think, if I'm not mistaken, let me look this up real quick. I think for Series X only so far, they have confirmed a cross purchase.
No, they've said something about PlayStation 5 as well.
Okay. Okay, so I mean, once again, back to the main point of what Tech wanted us to come in Assassin's Creed. I watched it. I'm pretty sure that video is a work in progress. That's an old build. I'm pretty sure it's better than that. But from what I've seen,
I sure hope
it's
so.
just a copy and paste. I really
sure
hope it's better.
So.
I
I
really
sure
hope
hope
it's better.
so, man. I sure hope so.
Yeah.
Who's
But
this? 19 icons changed, dude. There are total 43 mechanics. Ubisoft Montreal ordered to change, so all
Which is what I said. Like I'm pretty sure it's an old build, so I hope it's better.
Yeah, I hope
from
so.
that video alone, just by looking at that video, I just hope it's better than that, because it's just an Odyssey and Origin type of gameplay.
Yeah, I sure hope so. I really do. Because I feel like this is the first Assassin's Creed that I actually want to jump in there and play from beginning to end right away. Not just kind of sit on it and wait, not buy it and then just be like, I'm not really going to play it. No, this one I want to go all in, period. But not if it's like that. But yeah, there's a chance. Old footage. I'll give it the benefit of the doubt here. Old footage.
Which again, it's work in progress. That simply alone on the corner just told me, okay, that's not going to be the final build. So
it's. Oh no,
but
man,
I will say though, like,
that spiked something inside of me. Like I was just like, no.
But me personally, like I just stopped buying AC from the get go. Like
they completely changed what Assassin's Creed even was.
I think the last one I bought day one was 4,
which is a good one. That was Black Flag. That was Black Flag.
Black Flag, yeah. That was
a good one.
That was the last one I bought day one.
Let me see, Assassin's Creed games. Let me have this up here on my second monitor. Assassin's Creed games I actually played. Main series. So I played part of Assassin's Creed 2. I played most of Brotherhood. Revelations. I remember that one. Yeah, that one. Yeah, that one I played. 3 I played about half of because I got like bored like halfway through because it took forever for Connor to actually become an assassin.
I agree.
4 I wasn't as into 4 in the beginning.
What?
4 was dope, dude.
Oh wait,
I wouldn't say it's Assassin's Creed. I see it's
Yeah.
more like pirates. But
for me personally, I wasn't as into it in the beginning, but then once I really started to grasp the concept of like the pirate battles, or like the ship battles and shit, that's when I was like, oh, okay, yeah, I like this game. I see why everybody likes the game. And then I never played Rogue. I played part of Unity because that was broken in a buggy mess. I played part of Syndicate. That was also a buggy mess.
give me a second, Tech, just in case. I know we're 10 minutes in, but we're not showing the gameplay footage because obviously I don't want to get any
copyright
strikes
strike.
from Ubisoft.
I don't
not
need
gonna put
Ubisoft like snipers like trying to kill me, man.
Yeah, so if you want to look at the footage, it's out there. Go find
search it yourself.
Go on, Tech. What are you gonna say?
I think I played. Yeah, so I played about. I've never finished. Like I've never played and finished from beginning to end an Assassin's Creed game. I've jumped in for about half of the story, and then after that, I just stopped playing because I didn't feel like as compelled. I would say to like play as if I was playing like Assassin's Creed 2 or something like that.
Doc, what was the last Assassin? Well, yeah, what's the last Assassin's Creed you played? Was it 4?
No, I played Odyssey.
Oh, you played Odyssey. Okay.
Did I finish it? No.
Okay. Well, I'm in the same boat. Once The Last of Us came out, I had to move on to that game.
There's always a game that like comes after it, and then you're just like, oh,
it's not even.
Here's the
for
issue.
Me.
Okay. What's your issue?
Like for me, ever since I'm scrolling through. Ever since Brotherhood, like, don't get me wrong, I loved 4. Absolutely loved it. Thought it was the best one of the entire series. But ever since Brotherhood, I just felt like every single one was super repetitive in what you're doing.
Yeah, I agree.
Definitely agree.
Like, so after 4, like, I've tried playing Rogue. I gave it an hour and a half, and I was like, nope, I'm done. And then I didn't play another one until Syndicate. And then again, played that one for about 3 or 4 hours. Said I'm done. I haven't beat an Assassin's Creed since 4. So
in my case, I played a good amount of Origin. I didn't beat it. There was another game that came up at the time, and I decided, you know what? Let me just start with Odyssey since it's technically the first game in the series. Am I right, Tech?
Is Odyssey the first? No,
Origins is.
No,
Origins is
Origins and then Odyssey, I think.
I could have sworn someone told me that Odyssey takes place before the timeline of Origins.
Hold on.
No.
I got you.
Origins is in real life. The setting is before Odyssey.
Okay.
Timeline. Okay. Well, Assassin's Creed games in order. No, this is in release order. I think this is that's in release.
No,
order.
You got to go by the Assassin's Creed timeline.
The definitive chronological playing order of the Assassin's Creed games. Now, someone's saying Origins. So Odyssey was in 431 BC, and then Origins was in 49 to 43 BC.
Yeah. See, so
really,
so Odyssey is first. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well. Anyways, look, I enjoy Odyssey. From what I played, I'm 40 hours into the game. And I'm not even halfway. I did a lot of the side missions, which this is the gripe that I have with Assassin's Creed as of late. They're getting bigger for, I don't know. It doesn't have to be that big. The map is huge, and they give you tons of side quests that I like to do, and then it stops me from doing the main missions, which I don't know. Maybe that's my fault for doing all the side missions, but I like to level up. Oh, that's the thing. In Odyssey, you can't fight someone who's like +1 or 2 levels higher than you, because if you do, you are dead. You are dead.
Yeah,
you cannot.
Pretty much instantaneously.
I literally remember that playing that game, going in, and within the first half an hour, I came across an enemy that was like a red level, and I'm just like, what is this? And I died instantly, and I'm like, all right, so avoid that guy. Put your phone away from your microphone. Jesus Christ!
It's not even that far away.
Well, it's in my ear.
He's a popular man. He's a popular man. Tech is
apparently so.
But yeah, that's the issue I have with Assassin's Creed as of now. I don't like that level system. I like the bandits, I think, when they go after you.
Yep.
That's cool. That's dope. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't like the level system, and I don't like that it's massive. It's huge, and it just
Like too
I don't know.
large. Like there's
Too
such a thing as far as an open world game is too big.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you think Skyrim's too big?
no, you don't say. No, fuck it is.
I couldn't get into Skyrim. I tried.
Skyrim's an acquired taste for some, but
Do you think Fallout 3 is too big?
do I think Fallout 3 is too big?
Yes.
I'm gonna have to say no.
Okay.
I think Skyrim was honestly bigger than Fallout 3.
Well, yeah, obviously.
Yes.
Skyrim's the
Skyrim's
biggest open world.
What was
game.
that? Like a whole country, right? Or
I was gonna say,
some shit like that.
what you guys think of the control mechanics for Odyssey? And I'm guessing Origins was similar to Odyssey. What do you think of the control mechanics?
I think Odyssey was a little bit more fluid than Origins, no?
I think it was, but it doesn't feel right to me. The
Nope.
mechanics, it does not feel right. It
Nope.
doesn't feel fluid to me.
Nope.
Yeah.
It does not.
The main thing was with the Origins, I kind of felt like, even though like it showed you like how to like obviously each game shows you how to play. You start up, you get a tutorial. There's something about the Origins like just a vibe that I was just kind of just like, it's not for me.
I think the best open world kind of Assassin's Creed game is Shadow of Mordor.
Yes.
I don't know if you guys played the game.
Yes.
If you guys remember the control scheme for it,
Shadow of Mordor, Shadow of
it
War.
plays like Batman Arkham Asylum.
It's more fluid. Way more.
Yeah,
fluid.
it plays like Batman Arkham Asylum mixed with God of War's brutality, mixed with Assassin's Creed's open world and
Most
climbing and all that
definitely.
stuff.
That's one game.
The best game.
Yeah, that was one
And-
game where I was just like straight up, this is fucking awesome.
Yes, I hope someone at Ubisoft, I don't know if they see this video, but I hope they think like, hey, maybe we should look at that game instead of The Witcher 3, which is not a bad game. It's won a lot of awards, but the control mechanic, it just feels clunky. It doesn't feel fluid to me. So I don't know. That's all I got to say about that.
And that's all I had to say about that.
Tech, did you let out all?
I feel like I did.
Are you-
I feel
anger?
I feel a little bit lighter. Yeah.
Doc, anything else you need to put in?
I watched about a full minute of the video and was disappointed, but then came to the realization that it's ripped from another video, so that's going to already take down quality. So, but I don't know. Like, I'm waiting for the first month to happen, basically, to see reviews after that. I don't buy any game really day one anymore. So
The game release, we don't have an official release date on the game, but we know it's coming holiday 2020, correct?
yeah,
I'm guessing November was the leak.
Now, do we think it's going to launch
November.
alongside the next-gen consoles or slightly after?
I think it will launch with it, but
Yes.
I feel like it's going to come out before.
Oh, yeah, you know what? Because the PS4
Like what?
version.
I feel like it's going to come out a month before. I feel like the actual game itself is going to release in the end of September and then relaunch, obviously, probably October-ish. No, probably November, because that's... I don't know. It's still really confusing when the console is going to launch.
Because I know Microsoft has the trailer or the rights for Assassin's Creed, promotional wise. Are they going to launch the new Xbox with a copy of Assassin's Creed?
Like a bundle?
They're gonna
Yeah.
do a day one bundle. That would actually be nice.
Yeah.
No, they won't.
No. Okay.
When was the last time Microsoft released a day one console generation with a game?
Well, I mean they haven't, but if
Exactly.
they're trying to like start a new like generation war with Sony, like that would be one of the biggest steps. You're like,
Yeah,
all
but
right,
then-
you buy our console, same price, you get your Assassin's Creed free.
Yeah, but then Sony will just do some type of exclusive, like, oh, you want our console? Here's the new Spider-Man.
I'm sorry, but if they do that, Chief, they got me.
I'm gonna
like,
play
all
devil's advocate because I love Sony. That's my favorite console, the PlayStation. But if they do that, keep in mind that Spider-Man game is not a full game.
Yeah,
it's gonna be like a it's
So,
like a infamous.
it's like a Lost Legacy.
Yeah, it's like Lost Legacy. It's like a 10-hour game.
But it's not a DLC, so it's therefore it's a full game.
It's not a DLC, but it is a standalone game. But it is also not a full complete game.
Yes.
So you're saying they're going to release an incomplete game and then add DLC onto it?
Well,
it
no,
is possible, but
is
no.
that not the normal that we've been used to for the past 7 years?
Well, yeah, but it's not. But it's not an actual like Spider-Man 2. It's not.
Are they gonna sell it for $70?
No.
Are you sure?
The leak apparently said that it was supposed to be $40.
Okay.
$40. I've heard. This is what I've heard. I've heard at least two different things. I've heard $40 and 5 hours. That was in the most recent leak, but I don't think they're gonna give us a 5-hour experience. But then again, it is anything. Anything can happen. And then I've heard $50, and I think like 10 hours, 11 hours. That's what I've heard.
So basically, what you're saying is you're paying $50 to get a DLC. Then
yeah,
we got Tipsy in the chat. Tipsy,
okay.
I know you love Assassin's Creed. Go on YouTube. Look, I want to hear your thoughts because you like all the Assassin's Creed.
I got her.
Just look at the video and tell me what you think.
Send me the link.
Speaking of that, because the new generation, now that we don't got nothing to say about Assassin's Creed anymore, what do you think of the new price for gaming? $70.
Yikes! That's all I have to say.
I don't think it'll last.
No.
Mm-mm.
Keep in mind, I think these games, like we in the States, we've had the cheapest like gaming price because around the world, it's always been a lot more than what we get it for. And these games cost way more now to develop, which I think it was the old Sony CEO who was mentioning that for like the past 15 to 20 years now, we've been lucky with the price. It hasn't changed in a while.
I mean, true, but also keep in mind, yes, it does cost a lot to develop that game.
Mm-hmm.
Look at digital sales. What money does it cost to sell a game digitally? Say the game's it's already built, it's already done, everything's already paid for.
All you need to do is upload the file.
So
that's pretty much it.
So if somebody spends $60, and that is 100% profit back to the company.
Okay.
Because they don't have to put out a disc, they don't have to put out a case, they don't have to put out cover art, they don't have to do anything. That game's already there, and they're just giving it to somebody to download.
Okay, so are you gonna get the all digital PlayStation or
I'm
physical?
not buying any console day one.
Oh, you're not? Okay.
I have moved to the Master Race, and I am
oh snap!
I am seriously not looking back. Now that I've fully dove deep into this world of PC gaming, and when I say that, I've probably spent. I'm looking at my PC right now, trying to add up parts.
I mean, I gave you a good deal.
I know. I'm just saying. All together. Hold on. So we're looking at probably 13 to 1500 total in the past 2 months to get where I'm at. Okay. But with that also being said, I can play games that are 300 FPS.
Yeah.
Is an Xbox Series X going to do that? No. Is a PS5 going to do that? No. Yeah. Will a PS6 do that? No.
No.
Like, it's not happening. So I'm not going to be buying the console day one. Either of them.
Okay. Tech?
How much I've spent on my PC?
No. Are you going to be buying a console or are you going to play on PC?
Well, okay. I think of it this way. I have a couple months to decide because I want Spider-Man. Not going to lie to you. You know how much of a Spider-Man nerd I am. I'm a Marvel comic book nerd in general. I want Spider-Man. I don't care how short it is. can literally be 5 minutes. I want it. I want it now.
Tech, just get to the point. Are you gonna get the console? Yes or no?
I am still TBD, but I'm more than likely, if I do get it, I'm probably going to get the disc version because you never know what trick Sony might pull, like with the original PS3.
We know damn well he's dropping $1,000 the first day, buying everything that's available for
Hey,
it.
hey,
He's gonna be like, I got both the Xbox Series X,
Spider-Man. Okay, that's my main thing right now. Spider-Man.
We know damn well he's getting a PS5, 100%.
You're gonna get the PS5 Spider-Man custom.
Oh shit! If they release that, it's fucking over.
And then you're gonna sell it like a month later, right?
Yep.
Wow.
No, technically no. What he's gonna do is technically return it under warranty and get something else.
HDMI port. Something's wrong with the HDMI port.
You guys suck.
Oh god, that was good times. Okay. Is there anything else?
What are you getting?
I'm getting the console. I'm getting the PS5, the physical edition. It's gonna be like, I don't know, $50 to $100 more than the digital version.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm gonna stick with that. I'm not PC. I don't play those games on PC yet, just because.
Come on.
Well, I've always said it. Like, I've constantly said it, where I can't game on the PC, dude. Like, for me, that's work. That's homework. I can't play on the PC.
Why?
Afterwards.
One of us.
No. I'm just trying to figure out why. Is it the fact that you're using a keyboard and mouse? Because guess what? Who doesn't use a keyboard and mouse?
Yes.
He actually refuses to use a keyboard and mouse.
Yes.
I'm literally using my PC as a glorified Xbox One plus PS4 combined on overdrive.
How's the latency like when you play games cross platform with the controller?
None. I'm even using a wireless dongle and I have none.
Interesting.
No, I can't say that based on fighting games because I don't play fighting games. But for the games that I have played,
I play fighting.
I haven't noticed anything. Like, I mean, we're talking about I'm playing a lot of Destiny, and there are some parts where you need to be very precise on what you're doing, and if you're not, you're gonna get wrecked. And I'm playing with other PC players with a controller, and they're using keyboard and mouse in the Crucible, and I'm wrecking them. Like, I'm over here with like a 4.0 KD, and it's like I've never left Xbox basically. So,
okay.
Except I'm getting 300 frames per second.
Gotcha. So Tipsy, who loves Assassin's Creed, so she pretty much said the same thing where it's the same, which it's what we were discussing in the beginning.
At least that what we can tell right now from
that video.
Yeah. No, there was nothing different.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
That's pretty much all it is. It's just copy paste.
So I have a question for both of you then, going back to the new consoles.
Okay.
So I'm assuming for Tech that the reason you want a PS5 is literally just for Spider-Man.
Spider-Man and a couple other games.
Okay. And for Memo, it's just Memo, because it's your name.
Yeah.
You want a PS5 because it's what you're used to.
That and the exclusives.
So
I love their exclusives.
So let's say that all exclusives, or let's just put it like this: there were no exclusives. Every game comes out for either console. Would you still go with the PS5?
No, because then if I would rather get for the better equipment, the PC, I get more value for buck pretty much.
No, I'm talking like Xbox One, or not Xbox One, Xbox Series X or PS5. If all games are the same, would you still go PS5?
Yes.
Why?
Because of I'm assuming they're gonna have backwards compatible, and I have the games for them. I have all the classics, so that's gonna work for me. It's not gonna work on the Xbox.
Fair.
Because you already have a One X.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if you guys noticed, but when Sony had that event in March where the people hated it because there was no gameplay, it was just tech
they were basically
related. I don't know if you guys noticed, but they had a certain art that said PS5 games playable, PS4 games playable, and then they had a huge blank section underneath that kind of fit if you were to add
Yeah.
PS3 games playable, PS2 games playable, PS1 games playable, it all
Oh,
fits. in there.
yeah, no, it would be a wrap if they did that. I don't know
Which
if
is
they
the
will,
rumor,
but if
but it's not
they
going to happen
do,
day one.
but
Yeah.
but I'm just saying, if they do, just in general,
Mhm.
they got me.
Yeah, because they haven't come out and specifically said that it will be backwards
Right.
compatible, right?
Exactly.
Whereas
They only said that
Xbox-
100 PS4 games are the most played PS4 games is what's going to play on the PS4.
But now they said mostly all, because I think they got flagged for that, even just 100. I think they got flagged for that.
Yeah, Xbox, on the other hand,
said all games from any generation
pretty much
will be playable on the Series X.
They just straight up said, "Hold my beer,"
which is dope. I mean, that's dope. Competition makes it's great. It's great for the business.
And
Yeah,
then, speaking of competition, there's been a lot of arguments saying, well, if you're making games not backwards compatible, crossplay, why not just make every game crossplay? And that brings up the argument with why would we need two consoles then?
Because Sony and Microsoft don't want to bow out, dude. they want to be
teamed
there.
up. Now they've teamed up in the past, like before, like as far as like certain like aspects of like the actual crossplay thing.
Like Nintendo refuses.
Yeah, Nintendo's
any
just
of
like
their games anywhere else. They're actually done with the mobile. They're actually bowing out from mobile.
Yeah, I've said from day one of the first crossplay. What was first crossplay? Fortnite? Was it Fortnite?
Officially?
I think Fortnite was officially across all platforms. I'm talking Switch, PlayStation, Xbox, PC, even mobile. I think Fortnite was the first.
Well, are you talking about for this generation or what?
I'm talking ever.
No, ever was Final Fantasy 11, apparently. Final Fantasy 11 was the first to allow gamers across multiple platforms, Xbox 360, PS2, and PC to play together.
360 and PS2?
Yeah, PS2 and PC.
What? That's not even the same generation.
Yeah, but you said ever, right? So that's ever.
Oh, okay. Well, but it didn't allow for PS3 because PS3 and 360 were the same generation, right?
Let me look at this. Hold on. This is from the Guinness World Records official site.
Well, whenever Fortnite did it, because that's the biggest game I would say that's allowed it. I've said from day one that it's probably the worst decision ever made because that's going to cause people to get spoiled over, hey, we can play the same game on whatever console we own. Therefore, we don't need multiple consoles. So, I don't know. I hope it doesn't get to that point, but we'll see. Because I really don't want every single game to be crossplay.
No, same. I was gonna say Microsoft event is this month.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
Do we have an official day?
I don't know. Sometime in 2 weeks, I think. In the mid month. But I think they're gonna show the actual gameplay of Assassin's Creed on their event. Because this one before they only showed the trailer, and they got flagged for it because there was no gameplay. They talked about gameplay, and they didn't really show gameplay in their conference, the one prior. So hopefully they fix that and we get the real Assassin's Creed game. You know when that happens, though, we're gonna be on here, right, Tech?
What? Wait, what?
We're gonna talk about the Microsoft conference.
Oh, absolutely.
Yep. Okay.
Kat is right. Ubisoft has gotten extremely lazy.
They've been doing that. I never got this game. What's that?
Please don't do that to Watch Dogs Legion. Please don't do that to that game.
What's that Tom Clancy game?
Breakpoint?
No, not Breakpoint.
That's the newest one.
No, it's the one where it sucked at first and they fixed it and people all started to shift back to that game. Siege. There it goes.
Oh yeah, that game.
Have you guys seen the video before the release? Did you guys see the gameplay video in the trailer? How amazing it looked.
Yeah.
And then when the real game came out, it was a watered down version of it.
Yeah, I played the game day one, and I was just like, I'm not into this. And then I remember everybody was blowing up about it, and everybody started buying Siege after I think they released like one major update, and they were just like, "Oh, Siege is the shit now."
Well, that always happens to Ubisoft games.
Yeah.
Is they're always released right in between two major titles, usually a Battlefield and a Call of Duty. And it happened every year. They did. It happened with what other game was really good, but it didn't get enough.
Titanfall was it? It was Titanfall 2, wasn't it?
It might have been
Titanfall's
Titanfall
amazing.
2.
Yeah,
Titanfall
it was
2 is
Titanfall
amazing.
2.
Yeah, because it came out right when Call of Duty came out, or right in between when Battlefield came out.
Battlefield. Yeah, that's it. Yep.
Yeah, so it's
Titanfall
like whatever game comes out in between the two top games of the year, basically, is going to get shit on, basically, until people realize, hey, this game is actually pretty good. Let's go back and play it. And that's why Siege now is one of the most competitive shooters out there.
And also the most toxic, or one of the most toxic.
That too.
Okay. Well, that's about it, right?
Yeah, that's all I got.
Okay. Well, that was a mini podcast segment about Tech and his hatred towards Assassin's Creed gameplay trailer. It just got released. Anything else? You guys don't have anything? We'll be back, by the way, for the Microsoft event. We'll definitely be back.
We will be back
about that.
All right, Arnold.
But, Tech.
Anything what?
Anything else to say?
Well, I mean, I just looked up the official number of like full crossplay games. That means PS4, Xbox One, PC, and or Switch. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 games.
It's a lot.
Yeah, that's not bad. I didn't know Need for Speed Heat was fully crossplay.
Mm-hmm.
That's news to me. I had no idea.
I haven't bought a Need for Speed game in such a long time.
Oh, Need for Speed Heat's so good.
Really?
It's so good. I mean, it's short, but if you play like online and you try to get everything,
I enjoyed the gameplay on PC when I first played it. When I first played it, I enjoyed the gameplay.
I loved it.
Doc, I was gonna say, is MLB gonna be cross-platform?
Yes. Cross-play? No. Cross-platform? Yes.
Okay.
It will be on PS5, Xbox Series X, and PC.
Gotcha.
Finally.
Yeah, about time. I think Sony's going to be they're still publishing it because they're the ones that have the rights for MLB, right?
They are the ones. Sony San Diego announced that it will be on all consoles next year.
Okay.
So, we'll see.
Gotcha.
Interesting.
I'm thinking it's going to be the same scenario as Microsoft since they own Minecraft and they have it available to all platforms. They're getting money from Nintendo and Sony when they sell a Minecraft game.
Yeah.
So it's going to be the same for MLB. That San Diego studio, which is owned by Sony, they're going to get money from them. Okay. Doc, do you have anything else to say?
No, I'm good.
Okay. Well, that was it. That's everything we got to say about Assassin's Creed. It's just a game demo. Game is still in development, so just by what we saw on that video, it's lazy. It's the same thing.
I don't like it.
That's just my opinion on that. Okay, we'll be on next time. Keep tuned till Microsoft event. We'll be back.
Catch y'all later.
All right, later, guys. Peace.